Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this marketing planning course. This video is simply an introduction to the actual course. It will provide you a bit of a walkthrough as to what to expect, how to utilize the course, and the materials you'll find along the way. So as you'll see on the screen, I've chosen Session 5, Strategic Direction. The reason being is that I find that marketing strategy is a forgotten art in a lot of companies. And what I'd like to do is help you implement strategic marketing direction within your company. This session is free for anyone to check it out. So use the worksheets, listen to the podcast, and please utilize what you learn within your business. It will help you no end. For those of you thinking of buying the course or have bought the course, welcome. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick look at what this course includes and how to utilize the certain functionality within the course. So on the screen, Session 5, but on the left-hand side, we have the entire course, Sessions 1 through to 8, with a summary. Each one of these sessions has individual topics, which I'll come to later. You can close and expand this if you want. I prefer to have it closed, so then there's no distractions on the actual course material. So looking at the specific course material, what will you find? Well, within each session, it will look very similar to this one. At the top, you'll have the lesson, or what we class as a session, and materials. Within the materials, this is where you'll find the worksheets. So if I click on materials, you can see Session 5, Strategic Direction. That is the worksheet for this session. Download it, and I'll come on to that, how you can download it or how you use it online. If I go back to the lesson, I can also find the worksheet by clicking on this blue button, Strategic Direction Worksheet. Now, throughout the entire course, there is a worksheet bundle which you can just download, print off, or use electronically. You don't have to do each one individually, but for this session, I'm showing you the individual one. So if you click on this, what you'll actually come to is this PDF, and there are PDF worksheets for each and every single module. If you sign up for the course, there is one bundle in its entirety that you can download and use at your leisure. But what can you do within these worksheets? Well, for this one, the Strategic Direction one, if we scroll down, we can see the models we're going to utilize: SFA, target market, building a customer persona, positioning, and bringing it all together. Hugely important. And I'd love you to tackle each and every element of this because I think it will add great value. As you can see, what you can do is either print it out and writing it manually using pen, paper, pencil, whatever floats your boat, or you can use it electronically, as I'm doing right here. A couple of smiley faces, why the heck not? Either way is fine depending on how you feel more comfortable in using these. If you print it out, pen and paper, you might want to scribble or erase some amends as we go through. And if not, if you use it electronically, you can just delete as you go along. Either or is fine, whatever floats your boat. That's where you will find the worksheets, either in material or using this blue button at the top of each session. Okay, so what does each session actually look like? Now we know where the worksheets are, which will help us throughout the session. The ones we have to fill in, it's integral you do for each session, unless you won't get maximum value. Well, as we scroll down, each session starts with an introductory video, a bit like this one, but it's specific to what we will cover within this session or each individual session. So let's take a look. And there I am. Hello, me. And before I start prattling on, I'm going to pause that, get rid of that. As you can see, I'm going to talk about strategic direction, which is this session we're on. Below this is the actual elements that we'll cover within this session. That's important when it comes to the topics. Back to the session. As we scroll down, We'll get a little bit of information as to what this session's all about. Cake. Using maybe some analogies. But the most important thing to note here, and this is crucial, is that within each session, you'll have topics, and these will always be orange. If we open this tab again on the left-hand side, you can see, if I scroll down, Session 5, Strategic Direction, 2 topics, SFA, STP, SFA, STP. Let's just minimize that again. Each of these topics links to a worksheet and will help you fill in the worksheet. So let's just look at one specifically so you know what I'm going on about. Click into the topic. And as you can see on the left-hand side, that's now in bold to show you that you're in that topic. Again, minimize that. Again, what you'll have here is an intro. You'll also have an intro video here, which will appear. Some further information of how you fill in the worksheet attributed to this topic, which we saw earlier. Some are lengthy, some are detailed, some are short and snappy. Final thing to note, within each session, within each topic, there'll be external links. These are not detrimental to the course. These are more additional learnings. Something doesn't quite make sense, or you're interested in a particular topic. Take a look at some of these external links. They might help, but you don't have to complete the course. Final thing to note. I'm just going to go back to the session. Within each session, or within each topic, or some sessions and some topics, what you'll find is these things here. These are links to the Marketing Study Lab podcast, or specific episodes within the podcast. If I click play, you can actually listen to it.
It's not
straight off the bat.
Advertising is much bigger than that.
Within the actual session or topic. Now, again, it's important to note these aren't detrimental to you completing the course. They're just additional bonus material that might help you fill in certain elements within the worksheets or help you understand the topics that we're covering with each session a little bit better. I've interviewed some amazing marketing experts, so it might be worth checking them out. But again, they're not integral. They're just a bit of bonus material. Once you've completed a session, you can mark it as complete and move on to the next session. We can't actually do that because this is a free session, but that's what will happen. It will also be noted that you've done these on here, these dots here. Will show you where you're up to. And that's the course. Hope this is informative. This should really help you understand what the heck is going on within this course. It'll help you plan better. It'll help you use the worksheets better. It'll help you understand each session better. The final thing to say is please use the strategic direction, the free part of this course, to help you view your company from a strategic marketing viewpoint. And dive into the course if it's of interest, and I look forward to seeing you in there. Let's get cracking and create some fantastic marketing plans. Happy marketing!